Hi, good morning everyone. I welcome you all to Jahangir tutorials. In this video, I will be telling you all how you can crack your CSEET in the easiest possible manner and you can clear even if you start studying now. Okay, so there are some hacks, tricks and techniques which have been proven, and if you follow it, you will also 110% clear it. I am a company secretary and an advocate. So from my 10 years of teaching experience, I'm going to share you some insights which will be very valuable. First, how you can pass your CSET in less time. Let's say you have very few days left. What should you do to clear these exams? So the very first one is you need to watch marathons. Now what are marathons? Marathons is a full revision of the full syllabus done in a day's time. So we have taken these marathons. The links of those marathons I will share in the description of the video. You can go ahead and it covers every single thing. Now, remember that whenever you're going through any lectures just before your exams, study only from lectures which have taught from the ICSI study material. So when ICSI has given their study materials, they ask their questions also from there. So our entire marathon is taken from the ICSI study material. So you know nothing outside will come out of it. If you study from some summary notes, some other self-made notes by anyone, it is possible it will always be substandard as compared to the authentic ICSI module. Nothing can substitute the module. So you can study from a marathons. We've taught from the entire ICSI study material directly. Now, whether you can clear or not clear, let me tell you very simple way how I can assure you that you will clear your exams. And towards the end, I will give you a tip which is very important and which is the reason why most people do not clear. So very first thing is, should you get scared of the very first professional exam that you're giving? Answer is no, we are there to help you. So remember that the passing percentage, if you go to see, okay, in 2023, 2024 has been around 70%. Okay, so you can easily say that the pass percentage is from 65 to 70% is the pass percentage. So obviously you will definitely clear your exam. These papers are very simple and it's very manageable. But still there are for 30% students who don't clear, or let's say some students who don't get good marks. I will give you a very important reason why. Okay, now remember this technique which I will show you, it will help you increase your marks immediate basis. Okay, so let's say if you were getting X number, you will get X plus 5 by just listening to this technique. Remember, your entire CSET exam is online and it is MCQ based. So when I say it is MCQ based, means what? So first of all, there are no negative markings. Okay, now no negative markings for wrong answers. So the very first tip, okay, tip 1 is you should attempt all questions. Okay, all questions. Why? Because obviously there is no negative marking in the entire examination. Second, what you need to do is you need to ensure that you follow this one technique, which is called, let's say if a question, so 100% of paper you have to attempt because you have nothing to lose. Now let's say if there is a question I don't know anything from it, okay, still there are techniques to get the right answer from it. How? I'll tell you. Okay, this is the most important trick followed by professionals in professional exams where there is MCQs, and that is called as that technique is called as elimination technique. Okay, elimination strategy. Sir, what is elimination strategy? So let me tell you, there are four options, right? A, B, C, D. Let's say if I don't know the answer at all, I randomly, blindly choose the right answer. So the chances of me being right is 1 out of 4, that is 25%. Okay. So if you make a, like how you toss a coin, either heads or tails, you have 50% chance of being right. Here there are four options, so you have 25% chance of being right. But you can drastically improve your uh, chances, probability of getting the right answer by using elimination. Now, what is elimination? You read the options and you, at least if you don't know the correct answers, at least detect what is the wrong answer. If you can eliminate even one, let's say if I can say, because one option will be really stupid, which will be really out of the blocks, okay, which will be extremely far off, which you can say this is not the right answer. So then you will choose from 3, so your automatic passing percentage becomes 33.33%. Let's say if I can knock off even one more saying that this also cannot be the right answer, so your automatic chances of getting right is 50%. So use the elimination technique in the particular examination. Next, now this is the most important, okay, most important tip, and this is one of the big reasons why students do not clear the exams. So the answer is they do not know the technical they don't have the technical ability to give the exam, or they are not well versed with the technical protocols to be followed. So I will take you through the entire protocols of giving the online exam now, because that is the most important. To pass, you should be first be able to give the exam. If you can't give the exam only, how will you clear even if you know everything? So for a student who doesn't know anything, or for a student who knows everything, this tip is the most important. Okay, so let's understand how big is your examination. So your exam is going to be for 2 hours. So your CSET exam will be for 2 hours. You will have a 200 mark paper. Out of 200 marks, you need to get 50%, 100 and upwards. Your business communication will have 35 questions. Your legal aptitude and logical reasoning will have 35 questions. Your business environment will have 35 questions, and your current affairs and quantitative aptitude will have 35 questions. Next, what is the technical requirement that I'm talking about? Now pay attention. First, sir, can I give my exam in mobile phone? Because first of all, I don't know whether you know this or no. There is no physical examination of CSET. You have to sit at home. The entire exam is online. So let me tell you the protocol, sir. What is a protocol? A protocol is the steps, the procedure, the formalities that you have to follow. So first thing is you need to have a laptop or a computer. Sir, can I give in a tab? Answer is no. Can I get in mobile phone? Answer is no. Then you need to have a webcam. Okay, your camera should be working, and you should have a microphone. Okay, and it should be working. Online you can check, just put webcam check and microphone check online test. So give this just to know whether your mic and camera is working or no. So this is mandatory. Second, your as I told you, it will be from laptop and desktop, and you are prohibited to give it in mobile phone, tablets, or any other handheld device. It has to be in a desktop or computer. Second, your entire like there will be a webcam. It will be on for the full 2 hours, and there will be someone. It is called as remote proctor. Proctor is your invigilator or your corrector. He's sitting behind the camera and watching you. So there will be continuous monitoring. So that means if I look, now listen, now I'm looking at you in the eye. This is how I will give my test. But if I look here, they have a eye tracking device also inbuilt into the software. So if I'm looking here, the eye tracker software will give a prompt that this person is looking aside. First, you will get a warning. Second, your entire exam will be debarred if you're looking here and there. If the camera tracks anybody walking from behind, again you will get immediately debarred. No warning also. That is why they say you have to give in a separate room or sit against the wall, okay, so that there is nobody who can go from behind. If the camera hears or the audio takes sound of anyone else, you will get debarred. If you read loudly, you will get debarred. If your eyes are looking here and there, you will get debarred. So there is a continuous strict monitoring. Can I copy? Don't need to copy. It is a very simple exam. Second is you will get debarred for many years. So don't even take that risk. If you're giving a professional exam, give it like a professional. The next important thing, okay, is, so I need to have my laptop, webcam and mic ready. In a secluded room, everything done. Internet connection should be ready and your laptop should be charged. Okay, or it should be on continuous charging so that it doesn't go off, because once you're off, your exam gets cancelled. Okay, next, identification and verification. Now this is also very important. You need to take a printout of your admit card and a ID proof like a passport, driving license, PAN card, Aadhaar card, voter ID. So once you have taken a printout, they will ask you to show it, and then you will have to show it like this to the screenshot photo will be clicked. So you need to get a physical copy of your Aadhaar card or any of your photo proof, your identity proof, and your admit card of ICSI. Both you need to get it printed and keep it ready, and then it will be, you have to show it. Okay. So there are two levels of identity that will be done. One is a photo, your Aadhaar card, and second is your face capture, which will be doing from the camera. Next, this also many students don't know, and they make the biggest blunder of their life, and they are not allowed to sit for the exam. So what is it? So what happens if the time of the exam slot, what time it will be there, is emailed to you on your official email ID. You have to log in 30 minutes before the time. So for example, if my exam is from 2 to 4, 1 o'clock only log in, or 1 o'clock you will not be able to log in, but 1:30 or 1:30 log in, 30 minutes before you have to log in before the exam time. Okay, very important. You will not be allowed to start your exam once it has started and 15 minutes have lapsed, and you cannot exit before 90 minutes. So you have to sit through the entire exam, and it should be end session will be visible to you after 90 minutes of your exam. Only then you end. Okay, it will come, you have successfully given your exam, that is when you can get up and move out. Now remember, everything is prohibited. Some students don't know. Imagine there are some logical reasoning question, they are using the calculator. Sir, is scientific calculator allowed or normal calculator? Answer is calculator is only not allowed. So there is no mobile phone is allowed, no earphone is allowed, no headphones is allowed, no book is allowed, no calci is also allowed. Everything is done mentally. So your paper will be very simple, that mental calculations can be done. Okay, imagine 70% of the students are clearing. You don't have to worry. All you have to worry is you don't get debarred while giving the exam. You don't get, technically restricted from giving the exam. No other person should be present in the room. If someone has passed from behind, or there is a guest who has come, or there is any sound, then you will get debarred. Don't look away from the screen. So if I'm doing like this, you're debarred. Okay, that is a very, very strict rule of ICSI. Please be very careful. Now remember, there is no negative marking. So attempt 100% of the papers. Next, sir, during the exam or before, now this is also very important. Many students message me during examination. So pay attention. Half an hour before you log in, any difficulty you have, you can take these mobile numbers, okay, or in your instruction ID also that will be given to you. But this is the email ID. In case if you have any difficulty, please take a screenshot or note it down. This CSEET online exam @ gmail.com. This is a dedicated email ID made for CSEET students who are facing technical difficulty. So you will have to, because 30 minutes before you know whether you can log in or no, you mail it to them, you call them up and tell them they will take any desk. It's a software which they will log in into your computer from their computer and they will fix the problem. Okay. And normally, let's say if for any reason your Wi-Fi went off, your internet went off, or there was some technical difficulty and you could not give the main exam. So that also you don't have to worry. Normally ICSI conducts a re-exam for students who could not give exam due to technical difficulty. So obviously that is a last resort. Normally ICSI always does it, but I'm just telling you all the backup options that is there. And just to get well versed, sir, how to give the exam, how is the software, I will take you through this also. So pay attention. That's why this video becomes the most important. Okay. You can say your subject knowledge everyone will have. Technical knowledge they don't work on. So I will take you to the technical knowledge as well. Now mock test, ICSI will conduct a mock test. Before the exam date, you will get the entire mock test details when it is being conducted. It is mandatory to give the mock test. Okay. But however, you couldn't give the mock test, still it is fine. In mock test, there is no pass and fail. There is no result of mock test. It's just to make you well versed, to make you used to the entire portal. Mock test is conducted, though they are saying it is mandatory. Even if you couldn't give it for technical reason, you will still be allowed to give the main exam. Okay. But obviously, we know that it is very important. Now, you can join our WhatsApp and Telegram group specially made for the CSEET aspirants. You can go ahead there when we are conducting the marathons for your marathon is a full portion revision in one day. You will get an access to that also. So when your exam is there, just before that we conduct a marathon, you will be updated. Now I will take you through the most important thing is the exam, how it is to be given. Okay. How is the exam to be given? So first thing is you will get a mail, and in the mail they will tell you to download a link. Okay. So you have to go ahead, download this link, which is your SEB browser. Okay. Now once you do that, okay, then it will come something like this. CSEET unique ID, date of birth and the CAPTCHA, you log in, then it will take you to the live test. It will tell you when it is. Okay, in case of any difficulty you're having, I told you which is the email ID you have to go and write them to. Okay, once you do that, then you will see this SEB Lite thing. You will go install it, say run anyway. It will put some security checks, but you will say allowed. It will say it is, it should come installation complete. I believe this is a very simple process and you should be able to complete till here. Sir, how will I get this SEB download link? Normally it will be emailed to you. So not to worry, I'm just showing you beforehand what will happen. You will be able to see SEB Lite and SEB Repair Tool. Then do you want, so you will write yes, very simple. Now you will log in 30 minutes before your exam time into this login ID password that is sent to you on your email ID. Okay, your login ID and password is sent on your email ID. You log in and you will be able to give the entire test. So that is it. Okay, now if you have any further questions, you can tell to me in the chat box. I will answer every single doubt of yours. Okay, Before that, don't forget to join the WhatsApp group, which is in the description of this video, and get access. Even the in the description of this video, you will get marathon links of legal aptitude, economics, everything. Okay, whichever is needed. Okay, so good morning. If you all have any questions, you all can put it in the chat box. I will be going through it. Okay. And remember, I'm going to conduct a dedicated marathon also before your exam. So stay tuned. The announcement will come in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So that is it. I will be reading your comments after this video is done as well, and I will answer to each one of you all. So wish you all the very best and see you all in the marathons. Yes. Okay, great. So I'm reading in, there are questions. So roll number means unique ID. Yes, correct. So you will log in, you can log in now and see. Okay, you put your roll number or unique ID in your email, you see what has been given to you. So normally it is your roll number as your unique ID. Sir, when, and I've also taken an entire technical session which is there in the playlist. Okay, so if someone wants to know how to give the exam, in the exam what will happen, so that I have gone through the full live process. So what unique ID you have to put, then what will be the exam interface, that is also covered. Okay, sir, when is the registration starts and how much is the fees? Okay, so if you haven't registered into CSEET also, you can join our WhatsApp group. I will take a separate section on how do you register for your CSEET as well. Okay, and accordingly, when you register, your exam will be either in November, January, July. Okay, so these are your exam dates, or May. Okay, so that is it. And just one request, share it with all your friends, your CSET friends, your colleagues, and all of them. And I will see you in the lectures very, very soon. Okay, take care guys. Bye.